Alex Newsom. I'm part of cohort 13. I'm currently working as a sales consultant for Home Advisor. So it was actually kind of crazy, right? So for me, I had just moved back to Chicago in the end of June, so June 22nd to be specific. 3 days later, here I was looking for a job in sales. So I was at this, it was like a fair, it was a career opportunity fair, and I was talking to a bunch of people from different companies, and I actually ran into this girl named Jamie, who turned out to be one of the former alumni of Rework. Basically, I asked her, kind of for like some tips and help just getting started in sales, since I really didn't know anything about it. And she just mentioned Rework. I asked her, what's that? And she kind of explained to me it was a program she went through that kind of helped her develop and learn about the ones and twos of the sales industry. So, from there, started out, went online, threw an application in, and here I am. I think the biggest thing was, for me going into sales, obviously there were a lot of financial benefits I saw. So, as early as my second paycheck, literally, I actually, made more money in that than I ever did in teaching, right? So I kind of saw the benefits of it early monetarily, but then also just for me, it was exciting being in a career where I felt like it was more of a challenge. It kind of fit my personality and my style, being that, I just wanted to do something where I felt like my hard work could pay off, opposed to having to just, work for tenure and have to wait my turn, so to speak. For me, I never would have even believed that something like Rework kind of existed, right? Like, it was an 8-week program that basically they kind of gave you a glimpse into all the different avenues of, this new career field, right? It was perfect because it worked around my schedule. I got to work on weekends and just come in and, work with people who were either in the industry or still working in sales. And then that just helped me to translate and kind of find my identity in the career. So for me, it was all about just getting those connections and getting those lessons early. So I felt like it really gave me a foot up on competition when I was going into interviews, because instead of just coming in with like a blank look on my face, I could actually talk intelligently about what it was I was going to be getting into. If you think about what Rework is, as a nonprofit, it's something that, people who may not be afforded the opportunity to, pay for these experiences, for these lessons, for these opportunities, it is essentially given to those. And the only criteria is you just have to want it. Like, you have to want to come in with a growth mindset, want to learn, want to take the things you're using to make yourself better. But I can definitely see the community benefits, because, a lot of the people that are in Rework and that have gone on to, earn and have success in the field, they look like me. They come from where I come from. I'm a proud product of the South Side of Chicago. Although it's in the city, it's kind of like a world away, because they're like two different experiences that a lot of us have growing up here. Just seeing that not only the benefit it had on me, but so many people that come from where I come from and they're not having success, it's a no-brainer, honestly. There are a lot of times people from my community, we aren't afforded the opportunities. Like I said, I didn't know Rework existed. I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for somebody kind of lending out that helping hand and telling me and showing me this way, right? So I think it kind of levels the playing field. It evens out the odds. It brings more people of color into this field, into this industry that hasn't had as much representation from us as it has, for the previous hundreds or however many years. And I think that's important. I think with the diversity of the color that you bring in, with the diversity of socioeconomic backgrounds, it's going to create like a diversity of thought. And as you start to push the thoughts and the ideas forward in an industry, what's going to happen is it can only make it better for everybody, right? Not just for us.